there's been a lot of grief. There's been a lot of loss, job loss, relocations that have happened in people's lives. And this is a time to get support if you feel unsupported right now. Doesn't mean that your family or your friends aren't showing up for you, but what it may mean is that you need a neutral party to listen to the information and listen to it a little differently. What I love to do as a therapist and as a coach is to hear people differently. I feel like we all need someone in our corner or on our side that listens differently. Many of our friends and our family are not neutral parties. They have advice they want to discuss from their perspective, from their experience. As a therapist, and just the type of therapist that I am, I don't let my experience or information that I may have negate what's already inside of you. I don't think of my advice or my perspective as overarching, but I'm really meeting you in your perspective in your journey and wanting to walk with you. And so I love that counseling is a path that we take together. And personally, I have to be honest, I don't know exactly where we're going or where the Holy Spirit is going to take us, but I know that we're going to leave each counseling session having gone deeper. And if we aren't leaving each counseling session feeling like we're going deeper or we're doing deep work, then maybe I'm not the therapist for you. And that's okay. But that's what I love to do as a therapist and as a coach, is to go deep with people, because so many of us have desires and dreams and aspirations, and we need someone to go deep with us and someone to really serve as that holding place. Whereas life is happening, as cycles and are happening of people dying and babies being born, and through all of that, someone to really be that holding place where you can come back to and say, do you remember when I said this? This just happened. And help you to process and make sense of your journey through life. I think that having a therapist is really having a support team within one person, because the therapist acts as someone to bounce off ideas off of, someone to help you create plans, someone to help you implement plans, someone to help encourage you, someone to help challenge you. That's just some of the things that a therapist is. I think a lot of times we think of a therapist as sitting on a couch and someone laying down and you're just bearing your life to them and they're just listening and taking notes. But being a therapist is very active, and I feel like I'm an active part of people's lives. So if you want an active addition to your support team, please give me a call. You can get on our website and schedule a consultation there. You can schedule your first appointment there. You can find out all kind of information about our services, frequently asked questions, all kind of things on our website. You can find out a little bit more about me. You can find out about newsletters that we've had in the past. Also, even information about diagnoses. You can read a little bit about those, have some links on the site. So there's a lot going on that site, just free information for you. Who I am as a therapist is not just me being a nice person in the room, but it's really being a cheerleader and an affirmer, a challenger, very active in the role of therapist. So if you're looking for a therapist, you just want an addition to your support team, I want you to not only give me a call, give me a text, even get on the website right now and look and see if our services are what you're needing. A lot of us, as the year is winding down and starting to wrap up, we're thinking about what 2022 brings. We might have some guilt or some shame for not doing as much in 2021. Let me come alongside you and help you process through what 2021 was like for you before we get to the end of it. I've been saying that, and I truly believe that it's important that folks have a place to process. I don't say vent, because we do more than venting, but we process through the information, process through what's going on in our life. We process through grief. We process through loss of a job. We process through how 2021 was, how 2020 was, how living, in this COVID pandemic has been for you. We process through it all in the room together. And I just love being able to be that person that really does meet people where they are. I think therapy is a place where you can come as you are. I have clients, and I love seeing clients come in their fuzzy, slippers. And I love that. It's on telehealth. So I love seeing people just thrive as they are. And I think that that's just a sign that people enjoy their time and that they don't feel like they have to dress up, they don't feel like they have to put on, but as they are, they come. And so, for anyone that is listening out there, for anyone that is saying, I think therapy might work, this is the time, this is the call, the clarion call for you to call the number. And right now, I am not taking as many clients. I'm actually getting ready to start a wait list before 2022. So please get in now. I don't want to turn anybody away, but I do also want to not overdo it on clients. So if that's you, please go ahead and connect. Let me see if there's anything else I feel like people need to know. I think that some people may think that if they have a free consultation, that they have to say yes. This is not one of those cases that you have to say yes because you consult with me about services. The free consultation is for you to get to know me and to see if we're a good fit, because everyone is not going to be a good fit as far as a therapist for you or a coach for you. And I totally agree with that. So after the free consultation, you're able to see soberly, is this going to work for me? For what I am going to get, is it worth the money? Is it worth the place on my budget? All of that can come from a free consultation. I don't look at those as a waste of time. I look at those as a way to meet more people and to get some questions answered and to just share knowledge with people that are interested in services. If you have a friend that keeps blowing up your phone and texting you, it's got a lot going on, this is the time to get her some added support. Many people out there, you don't know how important you are, that there are friends and even family that may exhaust you, that may need a lot of your support right now. And you can connect them with someone that can listen and be an outside support, like a therapist that can walk with them through life. And you can just love them as a cousin or as a daughter or in that role without overextending yourself. So I love when people call me and they say, my family or this friend told me I need to reach out because I'm always calling. I've got so much going on. I need someone to talk to. I love talking to those people and starting a relationship with those people because they have a lot to say and a lot to process through. But kind of a normal person may not be able to hold all that those people bring. But as a therapist, that's my job, to hold things that you need to process through, things that have been wearing on your mind, in your heart for a long time, even things that have occurred years ago, months ago, and it's not old to you. If it's not old to you, it won't be old to me. There are things that have happened years ago that are still very relevant to why we can't thrive today. So please connect. Bye.